With an unwavering dedication to make a difference in the lives of those affected by cancer, our next remarkable woman nominee has been at the helm of a handful of organizations making a tremendous impact on those affected by various types of cancers. Here to tell us more about the impactful work she is doing is the co-founder of CAREpoint, Crawford. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Olivia. I think about what a wonderful thing the TV station is doing to honor other women I've been watching, and it's a big effort by Nexstar, I guess, and so thank you.
Of course.
I sort of got into it the hard way. I had breast cancer at age 31, and American Cancer Society became one of my causes, and I did Reach to Recovery. I was visiting women in 14 different hospitals in those early days, and so I just have made it my life's work, I guess, for 50 years.
That's so beautiful. I love that you have dedicated that part of yourself to help serving others. And that's one reason why you are one of Crawford's finalists to become the Remarkable Woman of the Year. So tell me, when you first found out about this recognition, what were your initial reactions?
I have a wonderful friend named Jenny Maggot. I think she's probably watching, and she's will be 93. And she had an idea for hospice many years ago, 1979, I think. And she saw some of the work that I was doing with the American Cancer Society, and she said, "Gay, I want to found a hospice." And we called ourselves Project Journey and met in homes. And so Jenny said, "Gay, you helped found the Cancer Registry for the state of California. You founded Courageous Kids," and I can tell you a little bit about that. It's an American Cancer Society program, and then CAREpoint, which was probably the last thing I did, and starting about 2009. I had a second cancer diagnosis, and didn't slow me down, so I decided I really wanted to found a program that would address the gaps in cancer care, basically the non-medical needs that people face when they get a diagnosis.
Wow. So let's talk about the organization CAREpoint that you were able to help co-found. Tell me all about it and the work that you are doing within the organization.
Well, it sort of started with an idea that there was going to be a building in San Jose area, and Dave Henderson, head of Samaritan Medical Center, said, "Gay, you were the face of cancer in the Bay Area. Would you design the patient services?" So I did focus groups over 2 years. I actually modeled it very much after a TV concept called Ascertainment, as you may know.
Wow.
And I chose 5 or 6 people from every area of cancer diagnoses. I mean, pancreatic, lymphoma, all the different kinds of cancers, leaders in cancer. And we decided we would put our thumbprints. We actually, in our lobby, have a framed picture of these thumbprints of people who spoke into the gaps in care. And it turned out Stanford took over the building, and I've been involved with the Stanford Cancer Center South Bay, as well as an emeritus member of their Patient and Family Advisory Council. But the work for CAREpoint was really we could serve every patient in the area, all 5 counties, and now, of course, with Zoom and the pandemic, we have actually been able to reach out to people all over the country.
Oh man, that's amazing. Well, thank you. I do have to say, for all the work that you're putting, not just with CAREpoint, but the other organizations as well. You mentioned Courageous Kids. Can we touch on that? I know there's an event coming up in May.
There is. So 35 years ago, I found that there weren't many services for children with cancer. Actually, my boss's son was diagnosed with leukemia, and I have a wonderful network of friends and people, and I said, let's have an event for children with cancer. And we had maybe 500 or 600 kids every year for the last, well, except for the pandemic, year out at Great America, sort of their day away from cancer. And it has become a day for these children that they get a photograph of their family. They get a wonderful day at the park, and it's really for the entire family. So this May 12th, we will be celebrating our 35th year and getting commendations from the Board of Supervisors and all sorts of activities around that.
Well, I do have to ask one final question for you, Gay. You know, you've done so much work within the cancer space, research, helping others, nonprofits. For you, what does this work mean to you personally? Because I know you faced your own battle yourself, but what does this all mean to be able to give back?
I think everybody faces health challenges in a different way, and for me, this was a way to deal with my own diagnosis early on, and then as I became a resource for so many people in the community, whether it was through hospice or the cancer registry or Courageous Kids, I found, I think I learned to deal with all the very serious health issues, and it's made me a stronger person. And now that I have just turned 80, your reporter asked me, she said, are you going to slow down? And I was like, no, oh my gosh, we have to advocate for clinical trials. And the cancer diagnoses today are much more complicated. We're in a very high sophisticated area for cancer treatments and diagnoses. And so, you know, I see some opportunity out there to still do things, but to have the recognition has just been really, really wonderful, and I am very appreciative.
Well, thank you so much for all you are doing to make a huge impact in so many lives. We do appreciate you, and congratulations again.
Thank you, thank you. Well, our Cancer CarePoint family of 12,000 patients that we've touched, it's a real credit to the organization.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.